Good morning, I'm Nicole Ringgold. I'm standing in my kitchen where I am slowly replacing all of our store-bought drawer pulls and cabinet knobs with things that I've made, many of which are sterling silver and have actually gold accents. I'm a silversmith in my full-time job, but I'm also making them out of river rocks. In our last house, which we unfortunately lost to a wildfire, I made 37 cabinet knobs, all using river rocks and wine corks. Those were not super well done, so I've come up with a different way of making them using copper pipe to replace the cork, and that's what I'm going to show you today. The materials you'll need for today's project include rocks, scrapbook screws, copper pipe, 1/2 inch, a drill press, diamond core bits, pipe cutter or a saw, sandpaper, and a screwdriver. Optional materials are Gorilla Glue and essential oil. Measure the depth of your cabinet. These are 2-inch scrapbooking screws made with aluminum with a one-way screw and a plain head surface. The diamond core bits are a perfect way to drill through stones without getting the core stuck inside. This is a 6.5 millimeter diamond core bit, which may be all that you need if you decide to have the plain head surface visible in your project. However, if you want to hide the mechanics, you'll need an 11 millimeter diamond core bit. I purchased mine from a wholesale supplier called Rio Grande. This is the 6.5 millimeter and the product number. If some of the core gets stuck inside, you can use a center punch, stick it in the holes and nudge it out. And then here's the product number from Rio Grande for the 11 millimeter diamond core bit. This first demo will not be showing the hardware. Stick the diamond core bit in your drill press and be sure that you have plenty of water. Here I'm starting with the 11 millimeter drill bit. I place my rock on a piece of scrap wood and then gently but firmly push down, keeping my rock submerged in the water. And then I switch over to a 6.5 bit to grind out any of the core that was left inside. Make sure that the scrapbooking screw fits snugly inside that hole. Use a saw or a pipe cutter to cut the pipe to size. Someone at your hardware store might do that for you as well. Sand down the edges of the copper pipe until it's nice and flush with your stone. It should be flush on all sides and sit directly over the hole that you drilled. If you've done your math correctly, which I often don't, when you assemble the rock, the scrapbooking screw, and the pipe, you'll want what's left of the scrapbooking screw to equal the measurement of the depth of your cabinet. If you choose to have the plain head surface of the scrapbook screw visible, you'll use the 6.5 millimeter bit to drill all the way through the stone. I personally don't want my copper to be high gloss, so I use a sanding block to give it a brushed finish. If you choose to have the mechanics visible, you can do the same thing with the plain head surface of the scrapbooking screw. You can tumble your rocks if you choose to give them a high sheen, or you can use some kind of essential oil, and that gives them a nice glow, and of course it smells delicious. With the mechanic showing, you won't need glue to hold it in place. But if you've chosen to hide the mechanics, you are going to need to use some Gorilla Glue, unfortunately. Place the screw in the stone, put the copper piping in between, put the screw through your cabinet, and screw it into place. And then just use a screwdriver to make sure it's nice and secure. And there you have it. Look how beautiful that is. Nothing you can buy at any kind of store.